go down the hardwood there, fellas?
There we go.
It's an unbelievable ride, but my legs are killing me. How about the whole thing? Like, it's unbelievable.
You travel for 5 days, see no animals, and all of a sudden we're into a valley because we've gone a little farther, a little harder going than the average guy will go, and we're into them. Awesome. So we land in camp, and here's a trophy billy, 43, 44. It's hard to tell at 1,000 yards, but a really good sign. So we got all our equipment out, and I grabbed my Nikon spotting scope, and we watched him walk up into those hills, and he's still in there. There's a little gravel delta sort of thing up there, and he's tucked away up there. We can't see him anymore, so we're gonna unpack. We hadn't even finished unpacking our gear, and Kulu, our head guide, spotted that critter. So we're gonna get all organized and probably spend the rest of the afternoon scouting, looking for ibex, obviously, and rams. And but I think first we gotta get some water and something to eat, because I couldn't make it up that mountain right now, I don't think. Pretty cool. We just came out this evening after we had a late lunch. Our first day in this area, and we went a couple 100 yards out of camp, and there's 6 billies with a whole bunch of females, and before we got even going. So we're gonna keep going around the corner, see if we can't spot some sheep tonight before it gets dark. Today's our first hunting day, official hunting day, and we're excited to go. And the plan is with the outfitter is that we are going to split up and hunt ibex today. So Mike and the head guy Kulu are heading off their own direction, and me and SA and Armour, we're heading up to look for ibex today. So excited to have our first full hunting day in Kyrgyzstan, and we'll see how it turns out. Should be a good adventure, like the rest of the trip.
This portion of Nosler's Magnum TV is brought to you by Blackhorn 209.
We just moved to a new spotting location in a big horseshoe valley. And right away, Maury found a herd of 25 or so ibex, and again, there's a couple that I think are beautiful, and they're like too small. We could spend an hour or two glassing here easy.
Until there's no more ground to
Look at them jump right across the creek. We just encountered that herd. We started moving down this long, flat grass plain. It had 2 or 3 nice ones in it, but they're all young, immature, according to the guide. But, you know, to see them running down that hill, across that river, jumping the rocks and running up that other side hill, beautiful. Now they're over there about 300, 400 meters, just all staring back at us on the side hill. Nice stuff. How big is this? 110? No. Less? More than 1 meter?
1 meter 5 centimeters.
1 meter 5 centimeters. 2.5.
105 centimeters.
Yes, okay. So that would be, I don't know, about 41, 42 inch ibex, which is big. You can see his body is, they're bigger than I thought. He's like looks like a 300-pound animal, maybe more. Big body, and he was by far the biggest body of the whole crew. We brought the horses up, and we got a little too close, in my opinion, and we spooked a herd, and it was a herd of, as you've seen, maybe 50 plus animals, and there's one old billy in there that I thought was a giant, but again, when in Rome or when in Kyrgyzstan, do what the Kyrgyz do. I have no idea, but it was huge, and when it walked up, I had no shot anyways, but just a pleasure to see my first trophy ibex in my mind, maybe not to them, but he stood out in that herd. He looked like a 300 or 400-pound animal, worked his way up the hill, and led that crew up there, and beautiful. So now I know what we're looking for. I don't think anyone's back yet. Ah, yeah. Hard on the knees. Good day. Thank you, thank you. Nice day.
Nosler's Magnum TV is brought to you by Gobble and Grunt Outfitters.
This portion of Nosler's Magnum TV is brought to you by Brownells.
They all look good to me, but Kulu said no, he's too small. We just got here, I mean, it's unbelievable. These guys like right over the hill. There's Ibex, like right within 100 yards. Very cool. That Billy was right out on that butte on that rock by himself. The females saw us. We still see the dust coming up. It took them about 10 minutes to see us, but Mike, 2 big Ibex. Aim low. They're gonna go.
Mike doesn't get a lot of time to hunt. You only get 1 hunt a year. I do this for a living, so I wanted him to get a trophy Ibex. I wanted him to know before so he wouldn't get a little rattled. When we got up on the animal, the guy behind the gun's gonna be Mike. We're gonna work our way all the way around this giant ridge behind us and close the distances, what Kulu says, and more. And he figures by the time we get around there, they'll be sleeping, and we'll have a short, close distance. So they're two huge Ibex. We're excited. Hopefully Mike and I can take one each. That would be something. We'll see.
Love these heights, yeah. This is crazy. I don't like heights, I'm scared crapless of it.
Down here.
Down to where?
Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming solid.
He gives me the
I was flat out scared. I am not a rock climber. I'm the kind of guy that won't even go as high as the 7-year-olds on a rock climbing wall. I'd have never done it on my own. Peer pressure, you're into it.
Robbie, you're agile up here on these peaks. Drop, no, your hand right there, no lower. Nope, there.
Well, we did so much climbing and hiking around, but we never closed the distance. We never closed the distance. And the males aren't watching, the females are. And in the end, the females spotted us and spooked everything. And these rams are minimum 350 meters away across this valley, and they're running on pure rock.
They're coming to the black shale slide in about 5 seconds walking, 4 big rams.
How far? How far?
How many meters?
How many meters? 350. Left, shooting left.
Come on, bud. Load.
I get him? Did I hit him?
I don't think so. Take the one up to the left, running up high on the left. No, Mike, he's down. He's rolling down.
Where is he?
You hit him.
Where is he?
Mikey. Yes! Nice shot. Beautiful. Beautiful shot.
Good job, man.
Great shot.
Now, how do we get out of here? Kudu, how do we get out of here?
Seriously, how do we get down? The boys coming down? Horses?
Horses stopping 200 meters, big rock.
Robbie, look at this pig. Look at this pig.
Holy, look at his body. Oh! Beautiful trophy. 1 meter 10, 15?
1 meter 10 plus now.
Mike, that is a hoss. Look at that brute, his beard. Look at the mass.
Look at the length. Look at this. Look at him.
Look at the beard on him. Is he beautiful? That's a trophy right there. Trophy of a lifetime.
I mean, we're turning backwards, climbing down rock, holding on to each other's feet so you don't fall, passing down the camera and the guns and all. And eventually we get on these again, and when we come around the corner, here they are, 350 meters away on a rock cliff. Smack it, but we don't know we've hit it. I think we might have missed it. And so that delays the process, and in the end, we only end up getting the one shot instead of maybe going home with 2 of these pigs. I'm just thankful that I smacked it. Oh my God.
It was awesome. Hold his head up a bit.
When you do things with family and people you're going to be around forever, it makes it that much more special.
Nosler's Magnum TV is brought to you by Dunham's High Caliber Ranch. Nosler's Magnum TV is brought to you by Echo 60 and Echo 80, only from Flexstone Game Calls. Argo Amphibious UTV starting at $99.95. Lockdown. Get organized, save time with Lockdown Vault accessories. Engel Coolers, a legend in reliability. The Gun Tool from Real Avid, a shooter's toolbox in one compact frame. The Ghost Blind, one blind, total concealment, any environment.
Staring down an African Cape buffalo at 40 yards, it lets you know you're alive. It's one of the most exciting moments in all of hunting. It's the least expensive of all the big five, but it still costs money. So if you're gonna do it right. Getting big Duggaboys from my clients. It's what I do. Magnum Hunt Club. Been there, done that.
This portion of Nosler's Magnum TV is brought to you by the Revelation Lighted Hunting Knives from Real Avid.
Just take a look up here. It's hard to believe that we left our horses up there, the very highest peak. And we walked around and around, and then the young guys brought the horses later, and they're up there 2 kilometers. So we still got a ton of work here to do.
We got to get lucky to get out of here before dark.
But what a specimen, and what a great day.
Look how agile they are.
It's just jumping. 10 feet at a time, running 30 miles an hour through the cliffs. They're the athletes of the Go family right there. Huge ibex. 200 meters. 200. 200 more. This whole rock slide is, it must be in snow avalanches, but there's literally dozens of these beautiful ibex. And I suppose when the snow melts, their carcasses get eaten by the birds and local predators, and all remains is the horn and the skull. So yeah, it just shows you the caliber animals in here when there's dozens. I mean, we've encountered maybe 20 on this short 200-meter walk up to the horses. 2 kilometers straight uphill. I'm telling you, it's still worth it to experience all of this. But I can't wait to get back to the horses.
Holy Are you all right or what?
It's a long way.
199.
199 meters.
What he was trying to say is 200 meters, the last 200 meters are rock climbing again. Never been so glad to see a horse. I love those horses. Man, I'm taking old Bug along home with me.
How about the 100, 200, 100 again? 100 again, so that? Mingdi 1,000. 1,000. 200.
How far?
200.